mainly Black Twitter has been in the uproar about Damon Idris not getting the T'Challa role. And they got Damon Idris on the phone with Kevin Feige when he told him he wasn't getting the Black Panther role. If you seen Snowfall, this is Franklin talking to Teddy.
Listen to me, you cracker motherfucker. Listen to me, okay? Listen to me, motherfucker. Listen, okay?
Yo. David Idris is a great actor, but yo, on the real, David Johnson's roles, he's better. I know I know Damon Idris is more of a household name, essentially like with Snowfall, Black Panther, and all that other stuff. Damon Idris is more of a household name, but I'm telling you, David Johnson is that man, dog. So over the weekend, well, since Thursday, the San Diego Comic-Con has been going on. There's been a lot of Marvel news going on, like just some new Marvel Wolverine news, the next Marvel steps, what's next for Marvel show-wise, movie-wise, what steps they're taking. So yesterday was probably the biggest day, or some of the biggest Marvel news in a good minute, besides the Doomsday trailer video for that coming. So yesterday they announced two big things. Well, a lot of big things. After the Endgame announcement, so they're going to re-release Endgame with some encore stuff. They got John Bernthal. They showed John Bernthal's scene in Brand New Day. They showed him fighting Hulk. But two of the biggest things that they showed was, number one, Ghost Rider. Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider with Sean Levy directing, which is, I was not expecting that, because Ryan Gosling was always fan casting. That was before AI. People were doing a Ryan Gosling fan casting as Ghost Rider. They were just drawing it out. And I'm like, no, that's a lie. I have seen the Ghost Rider films. I've seen one of them. They were cool for the thing, but shout out to Nicolas Cage. He always brings charisma to a character. But yeah, Sean Levy directing a Ghost Rider film. Sean Levy is the director behind the Deadpool films, directing a Ghost Rider film, and I'm honestly excited for it. I don't understand. I know it was some controversy on Sean Levy, and I was trying to look it up, but I couldn't find it. I could not find it. That was very weird. That was weird. The Sean Levy as Deadpool, and the biggest thing that to me was Ryan Coogler coming out and announcing Black Panther 3. And not just announcing Black Panther 3, but he announced what's my man's name? Hold on, pause it real quick. I gotta look up my man's name. What's my man's name? David Johnson. I hope I'm saying his name right. I know this dude. If you ever seen Industry, Alien Romulus, The Long Walk, trust me, he coming for that Oscar soon. Trust me, trust and believe. He coming for that Oscar soon. He's a phenomenal actor. The first thing I seen him in was I seen a preview of him in Alien Romulus, but the first thing I seen him in was Industry, and then I saw him in The Long Walk, and he got Wasteman coming up. He is a phenomenal actor, and I know that a lot of people want Damon Idris as Black Panther's T'Challa. Not Damon. Yeah, they want Damon Idris as T'Challa. They want Marvel to recast him as T'Challa, and I could see that. I could see them doing that, but I don't have a problem with this either. So he's going to play David Johnson is going to play T'Challa's son. T'Challa's son. And I don't know if they're doing a time jump, which I'm pretty sure they are. Because if you saw Black Panther 2, T'Challa's son was like 7. He was a little nigga. So, yeah. I'm going to get into the whole controversy behind this a little bit. But I just want to read what else is going on at San Diego Comic-Con before I jump into the Black Panther thing. So yeah, like I said, they got an Endgame encore. So before Doomsday hits theaters in December, fans can revisit the record-breaking Avengers Endgame, which will be returning to theaters beginning September 25th. On stage at H Hall, Feige announced that this exclusive re-release will feature brand new footage setting the stage for what's to come in Doomsday. So I believe so. I think Avengers Doomsday is a direct sequel to Endgame, which hey, I'm gonna let them try to write that. I know there's some discrepancies and like, how does that make sense? But I'm gonna let them write that. They're probably gonna include some like Loki scenes, maybe a scene with Doom. I can see that. They like a Loki scene or scene with Doom. I can see that. But I guess it's just like a refresher to put it in people's mind, which is cool, which is kind of what I want to do, because like we do this shit. We nerds. We know this shit. We watch the MCU, so we know what's going on with Marvel. But a lot of people don't. You got to remember that a lot of people don't watch the shows. A lot of people were confused about the Loki thing when the Loki showed up in the trailer. So everybody isn't on top of their Marvel zeitgeist. They don't just know the shit out the back of their head. I do, because I love Marvel. Like I said, Ghost Rider, Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider. I actually am excited for this. I like Sean Levy directing films. I like his Deadpool films. I like his Deadpool and Wolverine films. So yeah, I would want to see that happen. And they also got that Star Wars Starfighter coming out, which is also directed by Sean Levy and starring Ryan Gosling. And Star Wars has been in the dumps lately, especially after that Mando and Grogu situation, and the movie not being received the best. So maybe this can reinvigorate some Star Wars hype. But yeah, Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider. I don't really have a problem with like the fan made casting, or like what if he was perfect for the role, like Channing Tatum as Gambit. He was good for the role. Like, I don't understand that. Or John Krasinski would as Mr. Fantastic, just for him to get team wiped by Wanda. That was funny, actually. So yeah, we also had some brand new day footage, and then we got John Bernthal. I guess they showed a scene of him facing off against the Hulk, him and Tom Holland fighting against the Hulk, and that comes out next week. I'm very excited to see that. Like, I feel like it just crept up around the corner. Like, hey, you're gotta go somewhere, bro. 31st. And yeah, they showed Avengers Doomsday, so they had the whole cast come out there. Well, some of the cast come out there. Right now we have Anthony Mackie. We got my man my Sunyan over here. Danny, I don't know his name. He's the new Falcon. We got Robert Downey Jr. and Pedro Pascal. So apparently he had Kevin Feige and them had everybody wear Doom masks just to build up the hype for Doom. Everybody at the Comic-Con. So Robert Downey Jr. had them put on their masks. And see, we got my man Shang-Chi over there. I don't know how to say his real name. I'm sorry, I don't want to butcher it. But yeah, after Joe and Antonio Russo after Joe and Anthony Russo were joined by many film stars who appeared in the back of the hall on specialized stages. So yeah, they had a good amount of people up there. And I saw a clip of Robert Downey Jr. doing his Doom voice, and I'm telling you, bro, we in for a banger. He's fully committed. I know that people were a little skeptical. We were even skeptical on Robert Downey Jr. being what's it called, but we know what was going on, man. Can we not act oblivious to like how businesses work, bro? Like, even like take this for example. Back in the day when people weren't feeling Robin. They weren't registering with Robin. So Robin ended up getting team wiped. He ended up getting team wiped by Joker just because people voted for that. They voted for that. And there's no difference in these newer recent Marvel movies, yo. Like I said, I like the Marvels. I didn't like Ant-Man. I didn't like Black America. It's a mixed bag. It's a little 6-7. It's a mixed bag. So I'm not surprised that they brought the Russo brothers back after that whole Kane dynasty fell apart with Jonathan Majors and everything. After that whole thing fell apart, and the villain didn't really register with audience, which some of us thought it was cool, but the regular audience just did not like him because they would have went to go see the movie. Just didn't register with him. So after all that and just not good returns on box office sales, I can see them bringing back Robert Downey Jr. and the Russo brothers just to get asses back in seat. That's how businesses work. That's how shit works. That's how it works, yo. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry because y'all didn't see the films. Y'all didn't see the films. And, yo, I'm not saying all of them were good, but people were just writing it off because they didn't want to see these characters. Yo, Marvel started off like that. I didn't want to see Iron Man. I didn't want to see Captain. I did not want to see Thor. I wanted to see like Spider-Man, Hulk, and I don't know who else, bro. Probably Black Panther. I didn't care for those characters. They made me care for them. People just did not give these characters a chance. So there's no surprises why certain characters aren't showing up in Doomsday. They or a lot of these kids. It's a lot of people on screen. A lot of these people aren't gonna have that much screen time. I'm just being honest, bro. I'm just being honest, man. But all in all to say, yeah, so they brought the cast up there. They brought some of the cast up there. They brought Robert Downey Jr. up there. And one of the biggest things, this right here, this poster is going to feed families. This poster is fire. Oh my God. 12/18/26 is Doomsday. Oh. Yeah, so one of the biggest things that I've seen was like, because from what I know about Doom is that him and Reed Richards got like a little like a rivalry and everything. So I would love to see that on screen, or at least some indication of that. So apparently Pedro Pascal, who's playing Reed Richards, he said, what did he say? He said something to Doom. He said something to Doom, and Doom said, I don't remember what they said, but I don't remember what they said. Is it in here? I don't know. It might be in the tweet thing. So we're going to get to the tweets and what's it called. But yeah. So Ryan Reynolds was in the crowd and he was Gray Deadpool. And I know they teased that in the second one with him having a lot of old ash on him and everything. But he questions if he appears in the film. And I believe he might appear at the end of Doomsday, but I know he's appearing in Secret Wars. And Thor's supposed to be crying. And they said, oh, you're not spoiling that. But Thor had long hair, so I don't know. Maybe I thought Thor was getting team wiped in this one. So we gonna see. But to cap it all off, they had the Black Panther film, and they announced David Johnson as T'Challa's son. He'll be playing T'Challa's son in the film, and the new film will follow the character as he grows up in his coming of age. Johnson steps into a standing ovation. I want to thank you very much. Yeah, Ryan Coogler, and he said the film will be shot on different types of cameras, on some good ass cameras. So I'm ready to see that. And also, Denzel Washington will be playing. Denzel Washington will be in the film. I don't know exactly if he will be a different variant of T'Challa. I don't know. That's been floating around. But yeah, let's go to Twitter real quick. All right. So yeah, Kevin Feige said Ryan Gosling approached and pitched him on playing Ghost Rider from Culture Cave. He's a huge fan of the comics. He did come to us particularly with a specific version based on a particular comic. So Ryan Gosling approached Kevin Feige about it. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited to see that, especially I want to see Cosmic Ghost Rider. Yeah, that would be nice. But yeah, so after the whole, I want to get into this. So after he was announced, we had people just, questioning what's going on. So we had this one person say, why did they make an entire movie passing on Black Panther's legacy to Shuri only to shove her aside? I'm guessing Shuri is only going to die in Avengers Doomsday. And I'm going to say this. If you've seen Black Panther 2, Shuri didn't really want to be Black Panther. She did it out of necessity. She did it out of needing to do something bigger for her nation and also the world. And that was coming to terms with Namor and everything, coming with the peace treaty. She did not want to be Black Panther. So it's not like shoving her aside. I mean, they even showed T'Challa's son. Where the hell y'all think it was gonna go at the end of that? I know that they wanted him to recast T'Challa, and I can kind of understand, but I'm on both sides. Eventually we're gonna have to move. Eventually things are gonna have to move forward. So but they don't want to tarnish Chadwick's legacy. I just don't feel like it's tarnishing his legacy, yo. If Shuri wasn't just Black Panther in one film, she's gonna be Black Panther in this film too, and we don't know what's gonna happen. So I don't think he's seen the film, or it's probably not in his like Rolodex or anything like that. But yeah, Shuri she didn't want to be Black Panther. She did it out of necessity. She was crying. It was an emotional ass film, but she did not want to be Black Panther. So yeah, Black Panther is a multi-billion dollar franchise just alone by itself. So yeah, they to keep it moving, instead of recasting T'Challa, they moved on with David Johnson as his son, and I can see that. Yeah, and they said he was casted after Ryan Coogler saw his performance in The Long Walk. Yeah. Yo, I told y'all, The Long Walk. Go watch The Long Walk and watch Industry. He's great in both. Alien Romulus, probably. Alien Romulus, The Industry, and Long Walk. Great. We got The Wasteman coming up. So yeah, but yeah. So Vision Quest is coming October 14th, and that's following White Vision, and it marks the end of Wanda's trilogy. I need to see more about that because I'm kind of interested in it, but I kind of want to see more. I think that is it. Yo, so so all of Twitter has just, well, mainly Black Twitter, has been in the uproar about Damon Idris not getting the T'Challa role, and they got Damon Idris on the phone with Kevin Feige when he told him he wasn't getting the Black Panther role. If you seen Snowfall, this is Franklin talking to Teddy.
Listen to me, you cracker motherfucker. Listen to me, okay? Listen to me, motherfucker. Listen, okay?
Yo. David Idris is a great actor, but yo, on real, David Johnson's roles, he's better. I know I know Damon Idris is more of a household name, essentially, like with Snowfall, Black Panther, and all that other stuff. Damon Idris is more of a household name, but I'm telling you, David Johnson is that man, dog. He's that man. Ghost Rider and Shang-Chi, we need you to distract dude. We got the Barbie scene. This is funny right here. I actually like this scene. I'm just kidding. And I'm enough. Yeah, you gotta use that Kenergy to stop Doom. Yeah, bro, this is what I'm saying. This is the accent. This is the accent right here.
You may consider the perhaps joining the family of Doom.
Robert Downey Jr. accent is dude is nice. That shit is nice, bro. It is. What the fuck? Oh god, I wasn't about to say that. So yeah, over all that, I believe that was it. I believe that was it. Let's see. Am I missing something? Mahershala Ali and Don Cheadle need to jump Kevin Feige. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Especially Mahershala Ali with the Blade casting. Like, yo, Kevin Feige said he dropped the ball. Don Cheadle, he could have gave War Machine something by now. He could have gave War Machine a little something by now. I mean, I know they didn't push Armor Wars back like 2-3 times. We don't know if it's a special or a movie or a show. Like, yeah, bro. Mahershala Ali, yes. Don Cheadle, yeah. Not enough in it yet. They made him a scroll, like, yo, like, yeah, bro. But overall, yeah, I think that was it. That was the main thing. Yeah. We got that was the main thing. So overall, I'm excited for Doom. I'm ready to see that shit. Overall, I'm excited for Doom. I'm ready to see that shit. And shoot, let's get into it, bro. Let's get into it, man. All right, peace.